Really hope. B and I were talking about that. Ah, this guy's freaking angry. God, man, this guy. Dude. No. 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 Oh, his heals. Oh my god, he can heal no fucking way. Vampire's a little cheating bitch. There we go. Freaking healing, man. I love how my sword glows.
You want to stay where you are. Regenerate. I know you're in trouble. I can help. I'll help myself. No, he's my friend.
Oh shit. Is it
Yes,
really?
hello. It's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order.
So the rumors were true. He's back.
But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a convalescent castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
B has Mass Effect, and I played the first one. They're very good games, Phoenix. I only played the first one, though, and beat the first one. The second one, V says is her favorite. The third one, the ending was kind of shit and ruined the franchise. But it's still good. So it depends on you, right? I say pick them up. They're probably really cheap right now, and you get lots of hours out of them. Lots of dialogue options. You know, like a BioWare game, like Dragon Age. You get a bunch of choice and stuff. Think of it like Halo, but with more like the old Halos, right? So like Halo 1, Halo 2, but with story choice, with the BioWare dialogue system. Kind of like this, where you can like choose.
You being here, not some fortunate coincidence, I take it.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Dettlaff. I fear he'd become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry, I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. least 3 others before I arrived.
Yes, there is a new Mass Effect coming out, Andromeda, and that will be for the PS4, I think, as well. So we'll check that one out, definitely. V's a big fan of all that stuff, so I'd probably have to pick that one up. She'll love me for that one. But we'll play that one for sure. Like, that game takes probably as long as Witcher 3's base game. It takes a while. You have to put aside a lot of time to play that game, but it's a good game. And then when you can get good guns in it and stuff, but there's a story. It's like Starship Troopers meets Halo, but with story, not just the... And some of the humor's there, but, you know, there's also planets you can visit, kind of like Halo. But again, it's an RPG, so it works in the way an RPG was. And it does quite well, surprisingly.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to performing noble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter, regenerating at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent.
Yeah, no problem, Phoenix. Check it out for sure and let me know if you like it. V really likes it. And like I said, I played the first game and beat it. To describe it, you know, like, what is it? Not the Skrin from Command and Conquer, but like, you know, the Flood in Halo? Or like, I guess the robots in Halo now. Mass Effect's enemy is, like, I don't remember what they're called. They're called, like, there's an enemy trying to destroy all the races of the galaxy. So not just humans, but, you know, the other alien factions their planets could be destroyed. The ones that are united under a confederation with the humans. So the good aliens. Not like the Covenant in Halo, but if the Covenant had Arbiter as its leader without going to war with, like, the humans at the beginning of Halo, without any prophets, there would be, you know, like a galactic formation of diplomats for each alien race. Kind of like that. So you get to find out what one of the diplomats is doing he does something that's not right, and that's how the story kicks off, to figuring out why he did what he did, and then that's how you find out that he's trying to wake the world destroyers, and like Star Trek or something.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when
The
I
gunplay is really good though in that
I
game.
know
I really like the gunplay in that game.
Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
all in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I'd prefer they not find me here. I'd makeshift quarters at Mère Chaise-Longue Cemetery. We'll be there.
See you.
How does he get out?
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Like how the why? This is just like why? Every game I play, the army shows up late. JTF shows up late. Everyone shows up late, like after I've done everything.
They're late to the fucking party.
I know! Bunch of assholes, I tell you. What the fuck? Jesus, man.
Always gotta fuck the sheep, okay?
No, they're too busy hiding. That's what's going on. They're hiding. They're cowering. I don't want to partake in this battle that I have to fight. Because they're little girls. Ooh, there's a book. Tin soldiers, stuffed animals. Interesting. There's a chest. Is there something in here? Kind of a little. No, I guess that's the only thing that I'm really bummed with so far. Is I haven't really found like any new blueprints, so I don't know if there are any, but I have not found any. Where the hell's my horse? There he is. Move out of the way. Yeah, but even in the Inquisition, it's like you amassed all those forces, and the only time you got to use them was like in a cutscene. I think that's why I like Dynasty Warriors Empires the way I do, is because I can at least command them, or like strategy games, because I feel like I'm in control of my units, you know, like go attack this or do that, you know, like I don't really feel like that on most of the games on console where there's like a big battle scene or some shit, or you have like help, like police forces or something.
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
My dear friend.
I've been told you're on a jaunt to Tucson. I do hope you don't overtax yourself during the wine festival. The effects of such exertion at your age can indeed prove most detrimental. I've come upon some information which might be of interest to you. While browsing through a colleague's book collection, I found mention of one Professor Moreau of Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. The details I've come to learn are rather vague, and his laboratory's location remains a mystery. Yet his journal should at least provide hints as to both. It is said he was laid to rest with it in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the tome I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. Should you grow tired of sampling Beauclair's